Hey, good day, 7:03, about 3 degrees, give or take, at the airport this morning. Good morning, everyone. In 45 minutes from now, police in Moncton, New Brunswick will be updating the hunt for a man accused of shooting and killing 3 Mounties in New Brunswick. A news conference is happening at 10:45 Moncton time. That's 7:45 Calgary time. The city is still in a lockdown mode this morning because the alleged gunman is still on the loose. Justin Bork is the man accused of killing 3 officers and injuring 2 others. He's 24 years old. Police tweeting this photograph of Bork wearing camouflage. You can see him carrying several weapons last night. The massive manhunt continuing in a community in the north end of Moncton. Officers seem to be concentrating on a wooded area this morning. Government offices are closed. Schools are shut down. Police are urging residents to stay indoors. Police are also asking people in Moncton to not tweet or post on Facebook any police activity because officers fear the suspect may be following activity online, using that information to stay one step ahead. Now, before police asked people to be quiet online, a lot of residents did post images and videos of what was happening. A warning now, some of the content you're about to see may be disturbing.
They're not moving. They're right here. They're still all behind cars waiting. They're behind cars. They're behind vans. They're behind a shed. They're behind a house with their guns down. They're waiting for them to shoot them down. Well, you better have your camera ready, Vessa, because you're gonna see another man fucking shot down. That poor cop.
This video right across the street from where it all began last night in the community of Pinehurst in Moncton, New Brunswick. Again, police in that city will be holding a news conference at 7:45 Calgary time, updating the search for an alleged killer. We will bring you the latest as this story unfolds. It's now 7:05. Back here in our city, the Muslim community is praying that it won't happen again. A Calgarian has been identified as a suicide bomber involved in a double attack in Iraq. Salman Ashrafi is his name. Grew up in this downtown building along 8th Street Southwest at 8th Avenue. A local imam in Calgary says he saw Ashrafi growing up in our city. Saddened to hear the news. Ashrafi killed 46 people in Iraq last November. The Calgary imam says he is not surprised Ashrafi is connected because there were rumors he was living with a few other suspected Islamic terrorists. The Calgary imam is blasting the Canadian government, saying it needs to step in and stop extremists from preying on youth in our country.
I was very much shocked, and it was something unbelievable. This boy was a nice kid. He was very intelligent, normal kid. Very good family.
Reports suggest the suspected terrorists living with Ashrafi in the high-rise in Calgary are connected to the extremist group ISIS. ISIS is an active terror group in Iraq and Syria. The group has claimed responsibility for many recent attacks, killing Iraqi civilians. A man convicted of impaired driving and killing 4 high school students in Grand Prairie. He's going to be soon out on full parole. 24-year-old Brendan Halubowicz did get sentenced to 3 years in jail for causing a crash, killing the 4 teens, also injuring a 5th, leaving the 15 with brain injuries. Halubowicz, impaired at the time, was driving about 120 kilometers an hour in an 80K zone. He spent 7 months behind bars before being granted day parole last fall. His full parole release begins on June 15th. And that's your news to 7:07.